Welcome back to the Onebar and Lupagus show. I am Lupagus here with Onebar, who has his shirt buttoned all the way to the top.
Yeah, this is got to take this serious. This is a serious topic. The Vikings are out there. They are sniffing. They are sniffing around quarterbacks, and these aren't quarterbacks that are mid-round quarterbacks. These are big boys. Rick Spielman, he's been making the rounds, and he made his rounds to Carson Strong last week, and now he is checking out Kenny Pickett and Sam Howell. Big time names.
Yeah, so we got to jump into this and see what exactly this means for Minnesota Vikings in the future of Kirk Cousins under center for the Minnesota Vikings. Before we hop into that, be sure to drop a hashtag 4,500 because once we get to 4,500 subscribers, we'll be doing a drawing. That is the gift certificate, I believe.
NFLshop.com, 50 bones to whatever the hell you want.
Yes, and also if you have not yet joined our Patreon, be sure to do that because we just decided that we will be sending out Christmas cards to each and every one of our Patreons, and who knows, those may be very risque.
Yeah, Lupagus threw that out there. It was a great idea. We will be sending out Christmas cards, $2 a month. Patreon link down in the description. Hit it up. Mystery video, giveaways, shout outs. Do it now. And on top of that, it appears that Rick Spielman wants a new quarterback right now.
Yeah, so there's a couple things you can take away from this. Number one, we saw this a year ago. He was at Justin Fields' workout. I think that's the one where he almost got ran into after the 40.
Stood there like this.
Yeah, he just stood there. He didn't move. He was also at what was that one he was at?
Trey Lance.
That Trey Lance is
very heavy on Trey Lance.
And now he's doing this again. So number one, you got to think with the future of Kirk Cousins now. Are they going to look to move him? Are they settled and set with moving forward with Kellen Mond and another rookie next year? Is Rick Spielman already planning to tear this thing down?
I think he's just looking to the future. I think he's realizing the Vikings are 3-5. They could have maybe a fairly early pick. He did his due diligence last year. We ended up with Kellen Mond in the third round, which is very good value. I don't think they're writing off Kellen Mond whatsoever, but if they get an early pick and they get a chance to get one of these quarterbacks, it's going to be interesting to see how these quarterbacks shake out, who comes out. But the names that we mentioned, like I said, Carson Strong, Kenny Pickett, Sam Howell, those are big time names. Those are going to be early quarterbacks. It's not like he's sniffing around a 6th round quarterback. And the other part of this is the GMs that they were listing going to this game tonight with Pittsburgh and North Carolina. There's only like 3 GMs, and Rick Spielman was one of them.
I know this is where I pumped the brakes a little bit because this is not seen as a great quarterback class coming out. And if we end up with the 12th, 13th pick, 14th pick, where we end up, I don't want to reach for somebody. I don't want to, force this issue. We saw it happen with Christian Ponder many, many years ago. That didn't pan out. So you got Kellen Mond. So if you are going to go the rookie route, young quarterback route, you already got Mond in tow. I don't think you got to force anything. And really, the only guy I'm really a fan of is Malik Willis from where the hell I can't even think where he's from right now. But he gives you that extra dynamic as that explosive guy who can make plays on the ground. That's the kind of quarterback I'm looking for, and I don't even know where he's going to shake out. But again, it's only November. We're before Thanksgiving. These quarterbacks are all going to take a rise as the draft approaches. So Rick Spielman, is it just due diligence, or maybe is he looking to find the guy he wants and trying to get something for Kirk Cousins here next year in the offseason?
Well, Lupagus, I think you're going to be very surprised. I think there's going to be a lot of quarterbacks taken in the top 15 picks. We'll see what happens. Like you said, it is only November, but the fact that it's only November and he's looking around, obviously they are looking towards the future. We will see what happens, but the fact that he's looking around is definitely noteworthy. We need to buckle up and realize that it's coming. Whether it's next year, the year after, we're going to get ourselves a young quarterback, and there's going to be some growing pains, and maybe it's one of these guys. Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh. I wouldn't be too upset.
Well, it's the fact that there's only like 3 GMs out there doing this right now, and the fact that Spielman's one of them. No one wants to tip their hand when it comes to the draft, but if you're already out there November 11th, November 12th, 13th, whatever the hell day this guy plays, it does show that your interest in a quarterback is very strong. It's very real, and it's probably very early in the draft. So you're kind of showing what you got. You're showing your hand here. It's like the game where you put the card face out on your forehead and you're showing what you got.
Showing what you got, and what we got is a team that wants a quarterback for the future. There we have it. Let us know in the comments. What are you thinking about one of these young quarterbacks coming to our squad? And out of the draft class of 2022, there's a name that you would really like to see in that beautiful shade of purple.
Really? Yeah. Hell yeah. Definitely drop that down. Remember, as you're writing that, to remember to keep your skull in your hole. And remember this little fact here. It is predicted that in our galaxy, there are over 500 million planets capable of supporting life.
God,